everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. When we last left off, I believe we were continuing on with the investigation regarding, what was his name? Natsume, his case with the lady getting stabbed on the street, and we went and talked to his landlord who's hiding something from us, because his maid is super freaking shady. And then we found Herlock in his, the culprit's house. I guess I should say the defendant, because I don't think he's guilty. And there was a cat there, which was the most important part of last episode. And Sherlock, nope. Herlock himself, God, that's so hard for me to not say Sherlock. He also agrees that the landlord seems very suspicious and is hiding something. So we're in the middle of... I wish I could talk. We're in the middle of his great deduction, which is not so great, as we all are used to. So we're gonna go through, correct that shit, and figure out what they're hiding from us. So I want to say thank you guys so much for your continued support of the series. I hope you're still having fun, and let's freaking jump back in. What voice did I give her? Oh, something like that. Mr. Sholmes, sorry to butt in again, but could I make an observation? Why, certainly, Mr. Naruhodo. What is it, again? Well, your deductions just now, the fuck was that? Do you really think a lion could have fit inside a room of this size? Indeed, it is the only explanation for the facts. The terrifying truth all too often lies beyond the realms of common sense. But wouldn't it be an idea to consider what lies inside the realms of common sense as well? But if an uncaged lion had run amok in this very room, surely Mr. Garridub and his maid would have been hurt, or worse, frickin' annihilated. Ah, that's where you're stuck. No doubt the former military man held his own against the beast using that large cannon. I thought you said that they sold the lion to the circus. And what about the food? Meat and potatoes are one thing. But I don't believe I've ever heard of a lion that drinks tea. Ah, my dear Miss Susato, it occurs to me with some regularity that irrespective of race and breeding, whenever anyone lands on Great British soil, they are infused with a highly appropriate taste for afternoon tea. Oh, what a glorious notion. And complete bullshit. Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, it's your turn to shine again. I had a feeling that was coming. A slight massage, that's all Mr. Too many S's. A slight massage, that's all Mr. Sholmes' deductions need. You can do it. Excellent. I've been waiting for my trusty partner in deduction to step forward, Mr. Naruhodo. We don't even know yet whether or not this is going to help with Mr. Natsume's case. Still, uncovering the truth is always worthwhile, whatever the motivation. Yeah, at least that's what I want to believe. Let us start again from the beginning of Herlock Sholmes' logic and reasoning spectacular. Yeah. Yeah, let's go! Course correction! Hold it, Mr. Sholmes! Nature of the beast. It is not a rampaging Asiatic lion. Certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see that a fearsome beast has been on the rampage of late within these four walls. Thus we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take? Ah, for a man with a military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. Yeah, he clearly was not looking at that lion statue. Your furtive glance leads us directly to the answer. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that lion statue. Yeah, no. I really didn't see the lion thing coming. No, but if you observe Mr. Garridub's reaction, it rather seems as though some beast did indeed run amok in here in this room. Yes, something with a very fierce nature. But it couldn't have been a lion transported from India. So what was it then? We must follow Mr. Garridub's gaze. That will lead us to the true answer. Yeah? Oh, hold on. What is that? What the hell? What's this photograph? It appears to be from Mr. Garridub's wedding. Oh, he looks very happy, doesn't he? He does, but you can't make out his bride. No, how unfortunate. Something must have struck the glass directly over the woman's face. I wonder what happened. Probably best not to delve too deeply there. Okay, well, it's definitely that.
Take that!
Photograph. Oh, was that wrong? Behind the lion statue on the mantelpiece, almost deliberately hidden from view, is a photograph. Though I have yet to examine it in detail, I can assure you that it holds the answer. Because I'm employing an extremely advanced technique called jumping to conclusions, you see? That deduction was wanting in every way. Yes, I was wanting you to hear it. I'm quite proud of it. I find myself wanting never to have heard it. I'm quite pained by it, in fact. Oh, sorry. I'll try again. Ah! Wounded. Really? Thought that was it, yo. Well, what do we know with some certainty? Oh wait, what we do know with some certainty is that a destructive creature has been at work in this room. And that Mr. Garrideb inadvertently looked in the direction of something that gives his identity away. I thought maybe they had a fight or something. I think the maid is his wife, you know? Yes, if we investigate thoroughly enough, we ought to find the answer. What did Mr. Garrideb turn to look at? It's here somewhere. We simply need to find it. Yeah, girl, I thought I did. The mortar shells? I mean...
Take that!
What the heck? Your identity, the beast that tore apart these rooms with their butter would... Wait, I'm sorry, with their butter wouldn't melt accomplice, the cannon. But war is good for nothing, brings only destruction. Something we must all strive to understand. What are these monologues? What precisely was your intention with that, Mr. Naruhodo? Just following the natural progression of the deduction. Sometimes the truth hurts. Well, the truth is you do not have a turn for observation or deduction. Did that hurt? Yes, a lot. Alright, well damn. What do we do about a destructive beast? Okay. What are you trying to look at? I thought it was the picture. What else is over here? Hold on. Okay, lion statue. Mortar shells. Am I crazy? Oh, what's this photograph? His wedding. He looks very happy. He does, but you can't make out his bride. Really? Oh, really? The glass is broken, so you can't see the bride's face at all. But no amount of cracks could hide the woman's plump form. I think powerful would be kinder than plump, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, she certainly looks that. There's a lot of horsepower there. Whoa! Not someone you want to upset, that's for sure. Oh look! Have you noticed her wedding ring? It's very large, isn't it? Yes, that's an unusual design. It looks like some sort of embellished sunflower. Okay, it's her, right?
Take that!
Oh, come on! It wasn't the picture, but the actual bride. Damn. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that newlywed bride. Precisely, Mr. Naruhodo. No other explanation could possibly fit. Yes, this framed print pictures your wife, Mr. Garrideb. And while we lament the fact that her face is obscured, we can still make out her mighty arms and note the considerable horsepower they must contain. Indeed, surely any woman of such powerful constitution would be honored to be described as a beast. Honored might be stretching a point. Oh god. My sound's coming out of my computer. Wow, this is just a day of technical difficulties and my inability to read. Sorry about that, guys. Too late. The fact remains that the beast which so clearly savaged this room was your wife, Mr. Garrideb. Yeah! Yeah, look at that pimp slap. The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence. Whoa! Yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to? Madam? Yeah. Me? I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it is plain to me with one glance in your direction. It is? Oh yeah, your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue. Okay, yeah, we already read that part, my bad. The poor, fragile, defenseless woman is beside herself. Well, I don't know about fragile. Oh, dear. Anyway, Mr. Sholmes is quite right. There's no sign of a Mrs. Garrideb anywhere. But it seems there may be a clue as to her whereabouts. A clue that this maid is trying to hide. I wonder where Mr. Garrideb's wife could be. Is it not just her? Like, is it, you know, is she wearing the ring? Yo, there it is.
Take that!
Hot diggity damn, son. Your wedding ring gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. Ah! Indeed it does. That flowery band gleaming on your finger gives you away. For it is identical to the one shown on the hand of Mr. Garrideb's bride in this photographic print. Yo, was he cheating on his wife with the maid? No, I think that's actually his wife. In other words, you are no ordinary household maid. No. You are Mr. Garrideb's lucky bride. You are Mrs. Garrideb herself. Oh my! What? That voice, though, I'm so sorry. Well, jolly fine detecting, sir. As you rightly surmise, this is the wife, yes, my Joan. Rather let herself go, you might say, but she was a bully cokeback. Ah! Bro, why don't you be nice to your wife? It would appear that you don't live in the most comfortable of circumstances. After all, you're a retired army man, yet you are in the business of renting out rooms. Tisk! I would assume, therefore, you have insufficient means to employ a maid. Would that be correct? It's not right, I tell you. I was second lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment. A man has his pride, don't you know? By golly, it's a sorry thing when a chap can't even afford to have a single maid in his employ. Yes, here in London, one is rather judged. A household cannot be considered worthy of society if it employs no staff at all. Though in my considerate opinion, such concerns about appearances are a folly. You mean Mr. Garrideb has his wife work as his maid? Precisely. Am I right, Mr. Garrideb? Only in company, obviously. But listen here. This must remain a secret. Tip-top secret, please. I like how it's like a rampaging Asiatic lion. The raging wife of Mr. Garrideb. Yeah, close, if you squint in your eyes. Carpet gnawed by the starving lion. Here we go, she ate the carpet. Now, Mr. Garrideb. It's plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this... Oh yeah, you still have deep feelings for her, yeah. Indeed, in that blithe pose, the distress this loss has caused you is veritably tangible. Yeah, she pimp slapped him. Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by that supporting arm. Ah. Mr. Sholmes is quite something. He's still calling Mr. Garrideb's wife a beast. Yes, as a woman, that feels rather uncomfortable. But Mrs. Garrideb is standing beside her husband as we speak. In other words, he hasn't lost his beloved at all, has he? Oh, how true! So perhaps that supporting arm that seems to be propping up his head has some other significance then. According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garrideb's pain is tangible, though. What could that pose of his really signify? Hold on, hold on. Slapped cheek.
Take that!
He already did. Take that. Damn! Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by that slapped cheek. And of course, the deliverer of that impressive mark on your cheek that refuses to fade was you, Madame Joan Garrideb. Well, yes. You have been desperate to hide the slap mark on your cheek, sir. Ah! Bro, calm down, it's okay. How the blazes? How did you work that out, man? Nothing escapes the notice of one trained in the art of observation, my dear fellow. That's why you haven't looked directly at us, even once. To keep your other side from view. Well, Now, let us proceed to the next conundrum. Why were you subjected to such a violent slap? In other words, we must ask ourselves what caused Madame Garridev to fly into a rage. Ah, and we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. The trash can! Oh, just kidding. Yes, it is this pile of bills that has given rise to the pain you suffer. And didn't Mr. Sholmes say that the bills were all for lion fodder? Yes, but now we've established that the lion never existed. Which can only mean that the thing responsible for gobbling up all that food was Mr. Garrideb's wife. Mr. Naruhodo! She's a person, not a thing! Yes, well, she's also a person who gave her husband a mighty slap around the face. One so hard that it left a perfect hand mark, in fact. Yes, why would a woman want to hit her husband with such force, I wonder? I'd love to know the answer to that question. There's gotta be something else. A bookmark. Oh! Ah, someone must be reading this book at the moment. There's a bookmark here, look. Mr. Garrideb is clearly an avid reader. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this is a bookmark. Oh no, so it isn't. It's a note written in a woman's hand. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary. And look next to the signature here. Lip marks made with lipstick. Oh, what a passionate, romantic gesture. Don't get any ideas, Suzato-san. Oh dear, I'm sorry. So this bookmark is actually a love note then, huh? Yeah, clearly that's the issue here. Oh, damn, a broken plate. There we go.
Take that!
Yes, it is this love note that has given rise to the pain you suffer. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary. Passionate indeed. Perhaps the sender of this note, a certain Miss Mary, is the fly in the ointment here. Ah! Oh my god, she did it again. But I don't know the bully woman. You don't know her? That note wasn't written to me. It was just in a book. I don't know how it got there. It was just in there, you say? That's right, that's what I've been saying, yeah! A likely story. Now listen here, Joe No Thing. That's not the accent. Now listen here, Joe No Thing. I explained at the time. I bought a book at that second-hand place, and that note must have already been in there. So the previous owner of the book was using the note as a bookmark, you mean? That's right, that's what I've been saying, yeah! Can you stop making him yell? A likely story. For heaven's sake, woman, look at the name. It's written to James. My name, in case you've forgotten, is John. Ah! A likely story? Are you questioning my name now? Oh my god. And there we have it. Arouse the suspicions of the female heart, and you unleash a beast with the most ferocious bite. Ugh. Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack. Unimaginable? The aftermath of which can be clearly seen by observing the carpet. Very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken. Oh dearie me. What could have caused such a destructive outburst? The candle, right? Ah! This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. I'm just rereading it in normal voice because we've read this all before. We only need to look at the Tower of Cakes. But surely Mrs. Gyarados didn't eat the carpet? No, of course not. But there doesn't seem to be any doubt that the state of disarray that this room is in is a result of her wild temper. No, that's true. So, this is the last part of Mr. Shom's seduction that we need to fix. We need only to follow Mrs. Gyarados' gaze, and that will tell us the real answer. Alright, let's see what we can see. Yes. Pretty sure it's the candle, right? Can I look over here? Oh god. Can I look at the... The carpet here has been ripped to shreds. Yes, and according to Mr. Shom's deduction, the tears match those made by an Indian lion's teeth exactly. Oh, look here. What is it? If you look closely at the edge, you can see scorch marks. Oh, yes, so you can. In that case, perhaps the carpet wasn't eaten in the normal sense at all. Let's rethink this with that in mind. Yeah, it's this candle right there. Can I not? Look at that. Candle. Nope. Alright, well, it's the candlestick. This looks like a very old candlestick, doesn't it? The base looks too small. Surely it's very unstable. It looks to me like even the slightest knock would make it topple over. Oh dear, that would be dangerous. Wait, oh, nope, wait, take a closer look at this. There's one candle missing. Yes, I didn't notice that before. Really? Why is that, I wonder? Why is one candle of the 3 missing from its holder? Okay, it's because it's right there. Can I look at it now? No? What the heck? Alright, well, this is what I'm going with.
Take that!
Yeah, nice. Thought I needed something more concrete than that. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the candlestick. Most illuminating, my dear fellow, and of course, the only possible way out of this logical labyrinth. Yes, the remnants of a ferocious attack in which the carpet was devoured are clearly visible. A candle. Indeed they are. The scorch marks at the edge clearly give the truth away. Scorch marks? It would appear that this room was the scene of a little marital altercation. Huh? Mrs. Gyarados' mighty arm muscles left an impression not only on her husband's face, but on the entire room. Force of her strike caused the candle to fall from the holder. And in seconds, the carpet was alight and the whole corner of the room in flames. Yes, huh. For the most ferocious beast in this world is neither a violent lion nor a vengeful woman, but fire. And in this room, that ferocious beast bared its claws and ran amok. Eloquently put, my dear fellow. So you see, there is but one conclusion here. After the sparks of marital discord flew, this room was the scene of a fire. Oh. Mr. Shom, sir? I salute you! Oh god, he's dead. Oh no, there he goes. Oh, whoop. What the hell? Carpet scorched by a small fire. Solved. Deduction complete! Elementary! Yeah, let's go. Why was that such a big secret? Why would I care? Well, I guess it's the society thing, right? The pressure of not having a maid. Sure, I see it. It's these dashed long winter nights, you know. Nothing to do but read in front of the fire. Luckily, there's a jolly good second-hand bookshop just around the corner. I hold my own novels there. And in the pages of one particular novel, you discovered some rather illicit material. For which your wife admonished you harshly, it seems. Don't know about admonished. Demolished might be rather closer to the mark. And beast is most certainly an apt description. Ah! Here we go again. And the carpet? Was that destroyed by fire when a candle fell on the floor? Afraid to say it was. Happened in the blink of an eye, you know. The whole place filled with smoke. Couldn't see a bally thing. I was caught between the old stick's rage and their raging flames. You paint a torrid picture, sir. One that would have been most entertaining. That's sympathy for you. Didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. The bally furniture started going up as well. We've had to hide the mess behind that screen for the time being. Bum bum. Over here, Mr. Garridub? Well, you have nothing more to hide now, if you'll allow me. Kick it down! Oh, damn. And all my favorite old novels in that case. But as soon as the fire got hold of them, that was it. Whoosh! Up in smoke. Gosh. Then the wife started hurling things at me. What a terrible sight it must have been. There was I back up against the window under heavy enemy fire, incendiary books coming 10 to the dozen. Worst of it is, I lost my favorite, a book called The Lion's Pride. The Lion's Pride? Ah yes, your notorious love of big cats coming through again. I assure you the title didn't influence my choice in the slightest. Whoops. Ah, sorry. So the poor man really did lose something dear to him as a result of the ferocious beast's rampage. Mr. Shalm's deductions turn out to be correct once again. It can only be described as a great British wonder. I tell you, it was total carnage. Flames everywhere and the old stick in full fettle. Out of interest, what time of day was that? Not sure I can remember. It was 2 days ago now. Let's see. Around 5 o'clock, I think.
So at exactly the same time, as a terrifying incident was unfolding outside your window on the street below.
Huh. Even more terrifying on the inside, I can assure you. The whole of Blighty could have been flattened outside my window at that moment. And I wouldn't have noticed a dashed thing.
Oh, really?
Really? Really? This uncomfortable silence. Mr. Sholmes? Yes, Mr. Naruhodo. What can I do for you? Well, I think we've got to the bottom of Mr. Garridub's situation now. But what does it have to do with Mr. Natsume's circumstances? I can't help you there, I'm afraid. What? My dear fellow, if you recall, I did say as much from the outset. I warned you that although I knew the retired army man to be hiding something, I could not be sure whether his secret would prove to be of relevance or not. I just knew you were gonna say that. Ah, ha 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 ha. Now, Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't lose heart. Bear in mind that all things fall into only one of two categories. Those relevant to the case and those not. That makes no sense to me. Well, no matter. It is of far greater importance that you make up your mind now. Sorry? Visiting hours at the prison will soon be over. Oh no, is it that time already?
If we're to accept Mr. Natsume's case, we have official paperwork to attend to.
So that's it. No more time to think. Perhaps you'd like to betake yourselves to bidding us farewell now? I must prepare supper for Mr. Garridub. Oh yes, I'm so sorry.
Thank you both very much for your time.
Soseki-san will be waiting for us. And I'm gonna have to give him an answer. Damn, let's go! That was like a huge waste of time. Well, maybe it'll come into play. Usually nothing's not important in these games. Like, maybe at some point the fire is gonna come up or something, who knows. Let's see, prison. Bum bum ba ba. What the hickety heck is going on here? Oh, 19th of February, Briar Road.
It's time, Mr. Naruhodo. We must hurry back to the prison.
Yes, I know. Let's hail a kit. I was waiting for it to go. Oh,
What's the matter?
it looks like something's going on over there in front of the Gyarados house.
Huh?
An altercation? What the frickle pickle? Oh my god, what is this? I know thee not, old man. Fall to thy prayers. Who are you calling an old man, you rum-looking niminy-piminy? It's Popeye. There are more in heaven things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Who's this Horatio fella, eh? What are you on about?
Excuse me.
Eh? What the? Who are you now?
I'm sorry, it just looked as though there might be some problem here. And my associate here, Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, is a lawyer, you see.
Eh? A lawyer? What? If I can be of any assistance, I'd be happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I have studied English law. Tisk! Fine, I'll be on my way for today, but you mark my words. This ain't over yet.
Get thee to a nunnery.
Do I look like a bloomin' nun to you? Oh god, why?
I do hope you're not injured. Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so gentle. Thank you.
What was that all about?
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
I'm not Horatio either.
Forgive the inquiry, sir, but are you a lodger here? In the Gyarados residence? Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so right. Yes, I do dwell in this humble abode.
Mr. Gyarados mentioned that he had another lodger, didn't he? This must be the man. Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives on the first floor?
Ah, yes, a gentleman named Natsume. Oh, more worthy a palmist in my battle of words ne'er there could be.
Sorry? Battle, did you say?
Who is the stronger, Hamlet or Macbeth? Mr. Natsume and I spar long into the night.
I see.
I don't fully understand, but it seems Mr. Natsume and this gentleman are acquaintances at least. So, fair maiden, so good gentleman. I can tarry here no longer. Fare thee well. I didn't really understand him, but I think he's returned to his room.
It seems he's unaware of what's happened to Mr. Natsume, so he can't really help us. With Soseki-san and that man as lodgers, the Gyarados house is certainly full of eccentrics. Anyway, I'll go and find a carriage.
Yes, I'm sure Mr. Natsume is eagerly awaiting our return.
Let's hope we can get to the prison before visiting hours are over. Why do I feel like that guy's gonna have something to do with this? Oh, I forgot what voice I gave this guy. 19th of February, 6:31 p.m., local prison cell 9. Yo, what's up, bro? Uh-huh. Oh, it's you! You're here! You came! Locum student Mr. Naruhodo, Esquire! I can't believe you came back! I'm so touched! Oh my god.
We are sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Natsume.
Oh no, think nothing of it. Relax. If I were a cat, I would purr with pleasure at the company of such fine compatriots. Noble, nurturing, never failing, Nipponese. Oh, now, let's not get carried away. Oh, I quite agree. Who the hell is that? There's nothing more reassuring than the familiarity of one's native land. On the other hand... Oh, it is through friendship transcending international borders that one truly appreciates the fact. Such is my belief, at least. It's you! The miserable rotten spy! Herlock Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here? I have no intention of doing anything per se. Save observing, of course.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
Well, having encountered some curious reading material in that gloom-filled room, and having unmasked the secret identity of that eccentric pair, I decided I should drop in on my way home to see how our divested friend is faring. Gloomful room. At least your accommodation here offers a window, my dear fellow. In that sense, it is the superior option. Anyway, I must commend you on your taste in books. My day has been a delight and cost me not a penny. Ah, you! How dare you, Herlock Sholmes! Bro, I need you to calm down. You yell too much for my voice. Ugh. I've had it. I'm through. I'm at the end of my rope. I should never have come to Great Britain. It was a terrible mistake. Haunted by spirits and those accursed legends, no doubt my luck will be cursed in tomorrow's trial as well. My whole life is be damned! I almost said bedummed.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
He mentioned that once before, didn't he? That his lodgings were cursed, I mean. And there is much truth in Mr. Moustache's words. What? Curse is a wholly appropriate description, I would say, for the man's lodgings, and indeed for tomorrow's trial. What's that supposed to mean? What the hell is going on here? What do you mean, Herlock Sholmes? Hairlock? Anyways, I'm gonna call this an episode here, just because I don't want it to get too long. But next time, I guess we'll talk to Natsume. I don't know what he means by his home being cursed either, but maybe it'll have some relevance to the case. And I'm you know, as weird as Herlock is, I'm happy to see him getting more involved because I kind of missed him for a little while. I feel like he's one of the big things that people like about this game. So I was eager for him to come back, and now he is. So more crazy antics, woo woo. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. As always, feel free to leave a like, comment, favorite, or subscribe, whatever you guys are feeling. And until the next time, lights off, dark out.